Hi guys, I'm here with Feed the Beast Ultimate version 1.0.1. Starting my first Let's Play. I've been meaning to do this for quite a while now, but I've been on a server and I didn't really want to make a new world because I've done quite a bit, but the server's been having problems the last couple of days and it's been down, so I figured, screw it, I'll go ahead and try my hand at this, so let's get started. Create a new world. Oops. I cannot type. None of that. It's always exciting starting a new world. See what we get. Alright. So basically, I'm going to do what everybody does when starting a new world. Just explore, gather resources, punch trees. Mainly just a bunch of vanilla stuff. And search for a village so I can start a temporary base. So I will be back as soon as I'm done with that. I actually got pretty lucky. Over the first hill I found a village with a Thaumcraft dungeon right there and a volcano right here. It's not the biggest volcano, but some basalt and some lava. So not the greatest, but it's a pretty nice starting area. There's also some pretty strange world generation over here. Never actually seen this before, but this tower is missing a side, but the ladder's still there. So I don't. No, oh, okay then. Fix that problem. Yeah. So we're gonna go over here to this dungeon. I actually haven't even been over here yet. I'm not sure if it's a wisp or a pigman. This early in the game, I'm hoping it's a pigman because wisps are not that easy to deal with, especially before a jetpack or any means of flight. And of course, it is a wisp spawner. I'd like to get that chest, but I don't think this guy's gonna let me. If he flies away a little bit, I might have to actually break this spawner. Oh, Thaumcraft though. I'll take that. I can't break these with wood. What am I doing? Some armor, another wisp. Crap. I think that's about all that was in there that I want for now. Come back later and get it. So, let's find one of these houses to get started. Let's make some ladder. Oops. Oh, gross. These regular tables are terrible after you get used to having project tables and AE stuff. That's probably good right there. So I'm just gonna dig out a room, make some chests, drop all my stuff off, and go caving. So I've dug out this little hole, and apparently these villagers think it's safer down here with me. It's not so bad. You guys can live with me. I started a cave, and some of the caves aren't as big as I was hoping. They're pretty small, actually, so I decided to start branch mining, and I got about 4 blocks and found a pretty large cave. I haven't really explored much of it, but it's pretty good. And I think it was over here. Maybe not. I found a cluster of diamonds, but I don't have an iron pick yet, so I need to find some iron. There it is. Gotta find some iron so I can get those. But that's pretty good luck. I've been mining for about 5 minutes. I already found some diamonds. So just to find some iron. So I got my iron pick. Getting some diamond. Alright. So I've been caving for a while now. I got a little bit of resources. Not much. But as a start, I'm gonna go ahead and start on my first project here. If you can tell by what I have been smelting here, you probably have an idea of what it's gonna be. So some glass, redstone, and regular stone. And bam, turtle. Mining turtle. Well, alright. So, I'm going to make a turtle quarry, which is a good starter quarry in early game, unless you really enjoy caving and mining, but I do not. So the first thing I need to do is fuel this thing. You can fuel it with pretty much anything you can burn: coal, blaze rods. I think you can use even wood. But I'm going to use lava. So the first thing you want to do is name your turtle. Oops. And we'll just name him Corey. Alright, and that enables you to break the turtle, and it'll retain any programs that you have set on it, and it'll retain its fuel level. So, let's give it some fuel. Give it a bucket. So I am going to fill this up with most of this, and I'll be back. So I've filled this thing up. I think I've gotten all the lava that's in here. Looks like it. But that's a pretty good level. I pretty much want to go the higher, the more fuel the better, because the longer I can leave the quarry running without having to refuel it. I wish I had a pick. Yeah, I'm gonna go make a pick and break this guy. Okay, so got a pick. I'm gonna break him, and now if I place him, he should have the fuel level still. Yep. Okay. So let's head back up, and we'll start our quarry. Okay, so I don't really want to ruin the environment quite yet. So I'm gonna actually put my quarry down here. And this way I can also access the chest where it drops off the stuff. So, if you put a chest right behind it where you start the quarry, when it's full, it'll come back up and dump everything into this chest. Break that. And another trick is, if you notice, it has this first box highlighted. So, when I go to refuel, if I say I had 2 lava buckets here, or 2 full stacks of coal or blaze rods or what have you, if I go to just refuel, it'll only take the one in the highlighted slot. So if you want to have it take the whole inventory, you can do refuel all, and it'll go through and cycle through and grab everything. Bam. Alright. So now we're gonna do, I don't know, 30 sounds about good for now. So excavate 30, and he will get started. And as long as you don't leave, as long as this chunk that he's in is loaded, he'll continue. If you leave it and it doesn't have a chunk loader, then he'll stop and you'll have to tell him to go again. But as early as it is in the game, I'm probably not going to do a lot of exploring for a while, so should be okay. So I've gone around and lit up most of this area with torches. Unfortunately, zombies have already killed or turned most of the villagers, if not all of them. And I also started a basic rubber farm. This is not efficient at all, it's terrible, but it's a good place to start. So the next thing I need to build, because these vanilla crafting tables drive me nuts, is a project table. So I probably should have cooked the stone beforehand. I believe it's only 3 anyway. I'm gonna need some smooth stone, some wood, crafting table, and a chest. And these things are unbelievably slow. We're gonna make a project table. So chest, crafting table, smooth stone, wood, project table. Which these, if you haven't used them, are amazing compared to regular crafting tables. They have the same functionality, except they have their own inventory space, which is nice. And if, let's say, let's just do this. I put something in here and I pull it out. In a normal project table, it will do this. I can only pull the one out and then it'll disappear. If I put it in here and I have more down here, I can continuously pull them out and it'll just pull from this inventory. You can also, in a normal table, if I leave an item in here and escape out, I'll drop it. But in these, you can leave an item in here, escape out, and it'll stay in here. You can also make, I believe they're called patterns, or blueprints, I can't remember. I never use them, but it'll save a recipe in here and you don't actually have to leave the item, and you can switch them out with other recipes, or blueprints. So yeah, and the next thing we're going to make, if I have enough iron, let's break this. I believe it's just like that. Iron furnace. Now an iron furnace isn't much better. It's the same speed as a normal furnace, but the efficiency is higher, so it'll cook for longer with a piece of coal or whatever fuel you have. So I don't know, it's a nice start, and that's pretty much all I can afford right now anyway. So guys, I think that about wraps it up for episode 1 of my Let's Play. Like I said, I'm new at this, so if you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them down below, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.